I have so many fans in Brazil. I can't just sing songs for Portugal. I have to make. Yes, so there are no coincidences. I ended up meeting the singer Anita, who is very well known in Brazil. And so we decided to work together on a song. But Brazilian Portuguese is very different than Portuguese. So then I had to relearn the language all over again. And everything that Dino taught me got thrown out the window. And yeah, and I had to drink a little bit more wine. But that's another one of my collaborators. We're making music in Portugal. I'm hearing music from Cabo Verde and music from Spain and music from Brazil. I recognize that really it's all connected. You could call it world music, but it's our music. It's the music of the soul of the universe. If we're lucky enough, we can tap into it, draw from it, give voice to it, share it with the world. More than other records in the past, it's a much more intimate record, even though it's about universal topics, big topics like gun control, fighting for the rights of the LGBTQ community, women's rights and having the right to have a say about what happens to their bodies. It's universal but intimate at the same time. Real intimacy has to be earned. Right now, especially with social media, giving us this illusion that we're all connected and that we all have this instant connection to people, actually, we have no connection to people. And Instagram is a lie. I mean, it's fun. And as long as you accept that it's fun and it's not the truth. Nothing against technology, because I love technology. I love voices that don't sound human, and I like making things sound robotic. But there always has to be some essence of humanity in everything that I do. And I'd like to think that no matter what, if all the electricity got unplugged and we ran out of oil and we ran out of everything, I could still sit with a candle, play my guitar, and sing my song, and nobody could get in the way with that. 'Cause you're driving me crazy. You must think I'm crazy. Você me põe tão louca. Você pensa que eu sou louca. No matter what horrible things we do to one another as human beings, the one thing that keeps us connected, the one thing that lifts us up, the one thing that gives us hope is music. We're in Lisbon. This is where my record was born. I came to Lisbon because of my son, because of his passion for playing football. That's how it all began. I was a soccer mom. Whilst I was happy to be out of America, to look at the world through another point of view, I started to feel frustrated as an artist and quite lonely. I didn't really know anybody. I felt the same way when I first came to New York when I was 19 years old. I knew that I had to find my tribe, so to speak. I started asking around, where's the music? I've always been a huge fan of fado music and morna. I've been following Cesaria Evora since I was a teenager. Eventually, I got an invitation to a living room session. It's a place where musicians and singers gather. People sit in someone's home and drink wine and play music. What struck me the most was this kind of organic, authentic feeling of people being there really because they just loved music. Money had nothing to do with it. Fame had nothing to do with it. Instagram followers had nothing to do with it. It was really about passion and music and art. I met an incredible human being, a very generous soul named Dino de Santiago, and he started to introduce me to everybody. It wasn't just Fado and Morna anymore, Funana, and the music of Angola. At that moment, I went, oh my God, I have to take what I'm hearing and I have to turn it upside down. And then I started to film the music. I took some of the video clips that I filmed and I sent them to Mirwes, who is a collaborator, a co-writer, a co-producer that I've worked with on many of my records in the past, as you know. Mirwes, I know this is crazy. Tell me if it inspires you. Let's chop up the guitar sounds. Let's give it some modern sounding drums. Within a week, he sent me back music. And it was amazing. And I felt super inspired. At that moment, I went, oh my God, I'm very happy to be here for David's football career, but this is why I'm here. I'll do this while I'm waiting to raise money for my film and for my children to come home from school. I had landed in a magical world.